whenever this hit China, whenever it was a couple months ago, the mayor was kind of watching it, and he's like, you know, what are we going to do if this comes here? Are we prepared for it? So we never really thought it was coming here, but it did, and we started preparing for it, you know, months back when it first hit China and we first got the case here in the United States. We started looking at, do we have the supplies we need if it hits like it does China? And we had some supplies, we didn't have near enough, so we started ordering and trying to find the mask and the protective gear that my guys would need. And back then it was hard to get. It's almost impossible now, but we was lucky to find enough stuff to, you know, hold us over for a couple of months, you know, until hopefully this passes. So that's how it all started. You know, the mayor seen it as a problem, and you know, we started preparing from there. Justin Cole, our EMS director, because, you know, he stays on top of things, you know, going on in the hospital and, you know, patients coming in and out. He don't give me any information on testing or stuff like that, but anything coming down from the state on, you know, PPE or, you know, should we be doing this and that, I get the information from him. I talked with Casey at the health department, and he keeps me informed on what's going on. You know, if there's a positive case, then he obviously would know about it, and then, you know, he would let us know, you know, where it might be. And then, of course, you know, David Adams, our EMA director, you know, I stay in contact with him. I got state numbers to state health departments, but most of the time, the county, you know, they're involved with their bosses at the state, so any information comes from them comes down to him. So online, you know, I don't look at websites other than, you know, CDC and Alabama Department of Public Health. That's where I get most of my information from, because, you know, if they put it out, you pretty much can trust it. So actually, we was ahead of the state on shutting down like the city businesses, or not the businesses, but the city-owned, like our offices and public buildings. So the mayor shut those down pretty quick to the public, and, you know, the city hasn't shut down. The fire department's fully staffed, 24 hours a day. PD fully staffed. Our city buildings are open to employees. We still have employees working in those buildings. We're just not letting the public inside of them. Some of the employees that could work from home, like some of our city clerk's office, some of those ladies, you know, working from home, and some of them come up here and work a few hours a day. But we're still open. We're just not, you know, we're not letting people in the buildings just to protect our guys, protect our employees. But each morning here, each department checks temperatures of their employees. If they have temperature or they have symptoms related to this virus, then they're sent home. So we check temps, we document it, and, you know, we set the temperature at 100.3, so if anybody's showing symptoms, we send them to the house. So, and that's just to protect everybody. But, you know, everybody's worried about how many cases do we have in Brewton, how many cases we have in the county, and we want to know that information, but when we go on a call, we suspect everybody has coronavirus. It don't matter any medical call we go on, our guys are protected. They put the mask on, they put the suits on, so we treat it as everybody's infected. And, you know, the state come down with the 6-foot rule, and people's kind of confused about the you know, stay at home and if you're sick. Look, this is a highly contagious virus. The 6-foot rule is very simple to understand. It's hard to do, and that just keeps you out of range of people that's coughing or sneezing. And 6 foot's the minimum. I mean, some people say 10 foot. So if I'm around somebody coughing, I'm gonna be further than 6 foot, because when people cough, those droplets come out of their mouth, and you can't see them. So, and that's how people are getting infected. We tell them, people, you know, wash your hands. Don't put your hands on your face, and put your hands in your mouth if you haven't washed your hands. That's how it passes. It's a simple virus to understand how it passes, and it's simple to, you know, protect yourself. It's just getting people to do those steps is the problem right now. So the bad thing about it is you don't have to have symptoms to pass this along, but fever is, you know, prevalent with this, coughing, and the main thing is shortness of breath, because this is a lung infection. As more people get tested, you can expect this virus, the numbers to go up. I mean, I think I read Alabama's tested around 7,000 people, and we have right at 1,000 cases in Alabama. So as those tests come back, you know, you're gonna have some positives in there, I'm sure. So don't be surprised to see our numbers start elevating, because right now I'm not seeing it flatten out. So. Our guys are pretty smart up here. You know, if it's a question, they'll research it. They'll find an answer. If not, they'll call me and find the answer. And my number's on our Facebook page, so my cell phone number. So anybody can call me, text me anytime if they. And like I said, like I told it on there, if I don't know the answer, I can find it pretty quick. So, you know, we gotta go by the state guidelines. We gotta do the social distancing, it's the 6 foot, 10 foot, and washing your hands. That's the only way we're gonna stop this virus, I believe. But if you have a fever, it's got to be gone for 3 days before you're supposed to leave your house. So, but people need to just don't panic. Panic is contagious. It's more contagious probably than this virus. So everybody needs to calm down a little bit and just use common sense and just go by the guidelines that the doctors and all these people are saying. And you know, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, month, whatever, this virus will be gone.